time to work out. Fitness on the rowing machine.
I worked out. I worked out. Oh, look, dog. The dog. Hey, I'm here to work out. It's a little bit later in the day because I had to go out the house pretty early and do some stuff. Had to go and do a thing. It was a little bit physical of a thing, so I don't know how I'm going to feel today. But I certainly wasn't going to not. I was not going to skip. I mean, if I looked at my Amazon Flex band, I wouldn't be surprised if it showed that the amount of exercise I did this morning was pretty, comparable to my workout. Possibly. I mean, I don't know. But I thought about looking. Because, would it be just... Oh yeah, that's the announcement. Pretzel Rocks announces. I believe it's working on stream. It's playing it on my speakers on my television here. Working out. Anyways, I think it would be just from a objective statistical analysis. My exercise this morning on the activity that I participated in could possibly be comparable, but you know what? From a psychological standpoint, I don't want to start being like, it wouldn't really be an excuse, but it kind of would be an excuse possibly in part of my mind. Be like, oh, well, anytime I do something, on the one hand, the point is to get X amount of exercise. And that X amount is pretty variable because in my mind, I'm, doing so much more than I used to do that it's okay if it's not all that great. Like, I'm not ready to go to that level of honing in on a very specific calorie burn or whatever. I just figure, man, maybe I won't die before I retire if I do this. I'm just like, hopefully this will be enough exercise so I don't have to have heart surgery again. You know what, now that I think about it, that's probably the first time I've said that out loud. That's probably what this is all about. Because that heart surgery sucked, man. And you want to know what really mostly sucked about it was the ventilator. I had a problem coming off the ventilator. I'll tell you what, if you do one of those hypothetical questions, like, would you go on a ventilator for $1 million or whatever? No? How about no? I'll just go a big fat no on that one. Yeah, it's not something I recommend. And most people, like, if you have a minor surgery, I don't know which ones they put you on a ventilator on, but some of the minor ones, I'm pretty sure they take you off before they wake you up, or they take you off as you wake up. Well, when you have open heart surgery, they don't do that. When you have open heart surgery, they wake you up on the ventilator first. And the way I remember what they told me was, yeah, you'll be in the recovery, you'll be in the ICU, we'll start to bring you out, and then you should be off the ventilator pretty quick. I don't remember exactly what they said. I think it was something to the effect of, you'll be off the ventilator pretty quick. Oh man, I forgot to put my... I don't have... I didn't open the Streamlabs on my laptop. I'm just watching the Stream Manager the Twitch stream manager, so I can't see multi-chat, so sorry about that. But you know what you could do? No, you can't do that because that only works with Twitch chat. Or no, does it? Yeah, I guess Deepbot only monitors Twitch chat, right? Now there's a question. Can Deepbot, I know Deepbot works with Discord, but Deepbot's basically like a defunct program. In fact, the only reason it's probably not shut down is there are a few like older streamers, like meaning around a while, who are using it still, I guess. Their homepage shows like who's online using it, which I guess in theory I should be on that page right now. But nobody looks at it, I'm sure. Anyways, Deepbot works with Discord, but Deepbot doesn't monitor. Deepbot only connects to Twitch chat, not to YouTube or Facebook. I was going to say, otherwise you could use the TTS command, and then I'd be able to hear it. Although it really shouldn't be. Normally I mute my TV because I don't have it set up. Well, that's not true. Oh, I know. So what I did was I did set it up so that I could hear the TTS reads on my normal earbuds that I wear during game streams. But this headset that I have on, I only use during workout because it has the microphone, and I don't have it routed to here on here. Now I can do that. In fact, now that I think about it, this should be relatively easy. So what I'm going to try to do, if I remember, is when I end the stream, I should go in, yeah, because I'm using V-band to route the VLC player back from the stream computer to my gaming computer so I can hear it. All I have to do is turn on that same incoming stream and voice meter potato on my audio computer, which is what this headset's connected to, and then I'll be able to hear it. And then I can mute my TV like I normally would. Yeah, I should do that. I hope I remember. If I remember, when I get done, I'll do that. That way I'll be able to hear. Otherwise I won't be able to hear the TTS read, whether it's the Pretzel Rocks song announcement or if somebody were to use the TTS command. But why that's not really that helpful is because in Stream Manager, I can read, the laptop's close enough, I can read your Twitch chat. So I don't necessarily need you to just use TTS. That would be more useful if I did some kind of a workout, like a hop it about, like Zoom, like what do you call it, or whatever.
Please drawn abstraction.
Anyways, we're on the rock station, Pretzel Rocks rock station today. And even though it's, what time is it? It's almost 3. Yeah, this is a little bit of a late. It's not as late as the other day. Well, what did I do the other day? Where I was gone like half the day. I did my workout at what, 6? I don't remember. Anyway, whatever. I feel pretty good right now considering I did a fair amount of physical activity. I mean, I was kind of standing. Well, it's not like I was walking or running, but I was standing up doing some stuff. At one point I was washing things out of a deep sink type scenario, like an industrial deep sink. It was too low. I had to bend over and my back started hurting. I was like, man, I thought my back was getting better from all this rowing. But it was just enough of a bend over. It's like, ugh. This is why I want my back to be stronger. Although if you're bending over just the wrong amount like that, you know.
Sexciting, Philosophicia Luke.
I haven't listened to this rock station very often. I think it's probably a... How do you say it? So, Pretzel Rocks. When I listen to Pretzel Rocks and I mostly do this, I mostly put it on genres that I haven't really ever listened to before. So in my mind, I'm like, well, since this is not mainstream fill in the blank, I won't know whether it's good or bad. I hate to use the words good or bad in that context, but you know, it's not exactly what I mean. But if I'm listening to a genre of music that I'm not familiar with on Pretzel Rocks, I feel like less judgy because I don't know anything about it. But if I listen to the rock station on Pretzel Rocks, then I'm like, well, this doesn't meet up to what I, mainstream, blah, blah, blah. Which I know is kind of not good, but, it's kind of sometimes how we are. We're used to certain things. Still want to finish listening to The Invisible Man, though. I think there's enough left on that book. Probably take 2 more exercise streams. Or maybe, I should try to finish it this week. We got 3 exercise streams left this week. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it until it's done. I'm gonna make with the assumption that by Saturday I should be able to finish listening to that book. I feel kind of mixed on that. I think it's a good use of time to listen to a book read. Since I read so little anymore, I used to read a lot, but since I'm always at a computer screen, it's kind of hard to read a book, visually with your eyeballs, whether it's on a screen or whether it's on a paper book and multitasking. I mean, you could listen to music, right, to some degree. You could have music on while you read a book. There's no way I could watch TV and read a book. To me, that would be completely pointless. It's just like I personally don't have closed caption words on the screen when I watch TV. For me, it's completely distracting. I know my kids only do that, and it helps them because of reasons. But for me, what it means is I'm locked into watching the words, and so I can't do anything else, which normally...
Wherever you are, recent rumors.
Normally, I'll... if I'm watching TV or watching a movie, I'm probably sitting at a computer or maybe looking at my phone, doing 2 things at once. Although not always, depends. If it's something that I really want to watch and pay attention to, then I won't. But if I'm very casually doing it, and if I have to read the words, that doesn't work. I say have to read the words. I feel like it does lock me in, even though that doesn't really make sense. I mean, I could just ignore the words, right? I don't have my multi-stream chat up in front of me, so if anybody pops in on YouTube or Facebook, this is your hello. Sorry about that, I just forgot. I could stop and open up the remote desktop session so I can see it in the stream on the stream computer, but I wish there was a... I do think there will be more solutions in the future. I don't know. Like, I know hardly anything about any of the streaming stuff. I'm brand new, and I'm just learning. I am listening to some people. I hate to say anybody's an expert because I have no clue who's an expert and who's just talking. But I do have questions about the Twitch business model, and it's always questionable. Like YouTube, well, YouTube itself, I guess, doesn't do this, but we all know Google Alphabet is famous for buying things and having them die, fade away. Obviously, YouTube's not going to fade away. It's too massively huge. But is live streaming on YouTube going to be a thing? You know, I don't know. For me, as being a new person, I'm not locked into the Twitch culture. I'm not locked into YouTube. To tell you the truth, I have used YouTube a lot in the last 7 years, but only from the perspective of listening and watching music videos, because I used to participate. There was a, let's call it a music video viewing together site. I don't know what you call it, which is probably why, you know, it never got big, because nobody has any clue what it means. Anyways, it's called plug.dj, and so it was like you were all in a room together watching a music video.
Awake, Luke.
And so that, you could do SoundCloud into it, but the vast majority of people played YouTube videos. And I even have a YouTube Premium, whatever it's called. Not because it was required or anything, just because I played so much stuff from YouTube. I feel like it's good to pay for what, you know, since I can. When I was a kid, I didn't pay for stuff, but, you know, when you have the means, I feel like it's the right thing to do to try to balance the ecosystem of creativity / media / software / all that crap. IP, right? Intellectual property, things that aren't tangible. It's pretty hard to, you can't clone a shovel, right? I can loan you my shovel, and you can take it and go use it in your garden, but then when I need it, you got to bring it back. But things like copies of sound files, there can be infinite copies in milliseconds. So how are the creators correctly reimbursed for their, you know, so they can live too? I don't know. It's a big thing, way over my pay grade. Just a dude pulling on a rowing machine. Anyway, I feel like it wouldn't be shocking if Twitch had a shake-up, because I just don't think it's fair what's happening. I don't think it's fair to all you big-time streamers who put a lot of time and effort into this thing. It just doesn't, the whole model to me is just weird. And you know what it reminds me of is multi-level marketing. The whole Twitch sphere just seems like multi-level marketing to me. Come get all your friends to come in here and buy subscriptions, and Twitch is going to keep half. Twitch is going to keep half of the money. And who owns Twitch? Anyway, I don't get it. I kind of get it if you're talking about when did it start? 2012 or 2014 or whatever? But I don't know. I don't know that much about it. I just don't like the model. I think the people doing the stuff Like if Twitch isn't going to employ you real streamers, if they're not going to pay you like an employee, it's got to be more fair. It's just not right. I don't like it. I think they could do better. And I have no clue how much money Twitch makes or doesn't make. So, and I'm not a business expert or a business analyst, so I don't know what's the right answer. I just don't think it's good right now. But since I just started out, like, I'm just doing this for fun and not really with any goals in mind, other than to learn how it works. So I'm meeting my goals just by doing
Take
it.
the time, the last place you look.
Just by streaming and learning and seeing what's going on with all the people and watching streams and listening. Streamlabs. Yeah, we're not playing Sims right now, Streamlabs, but thanks. So I'm getting what I want out of it. I've learned a lot of the technology, different ways, different tools work for streaming. I'm seeing what's going on. I've met some interesting people, some nice people. I remarked on this a day or two ago, I'm still shocked how little trolling, how much like bad stuff is not on Twitch. Or maybe I'm lucky that I'm just not going to the wrong places. But I haven't seen a ton of trolling and disgusting, like, just bad stuff. And it does not seem like Twitch moderates hardly at all, so I don't know how that exactly works. I'm not sure exactly why that is. Is there just more nice people on Twitch, or does it go to the whole... I don't know. It's cool. I mean, it's good, obviously. I'm not a fan of trolls. Internet trolls are, to me, a conundrum. The only way to get rid of trolls is to ignore them completely. And yet, like on TikTok, I started watching TikTok a month ago or so. I'm just amazed at how many TikTokers feed their trolls. They literally just feed their trolls so hard. It makes me think that they're doing it intentionally with the thought in mind that, you know, any publicity is good publicity, even if it's horrible publicity. So if you're being horribly abused in public and that's getting you more famous on TikTok, then that's good? Question mark? I don't get it. If I was being abused on TikTok, I'd be like block. I would never talk about the troll. There's just so many reply TikToks. They're like, look, here's my troll. Check out the troll's username. And then this troll is just like TikTok famous. I don't get it. It's like the oldest adage. One of the oldest adages on the internet. Don't feed the trolls. Where are we at? 22 minutes, man. I have to say, the time flies by the fastest when I'm just blathering to myself. If I listen to the book read, it's probably medium. If I just sit here, time passes pretty slow. If I listen to the book, time passes kind of medium speed. When I just blather to myself, I don't know. Man, I did eat lunch on the way home, and that's not so good. It is definitely better to work out in the morning what I do is I get up, walk my dogs, drink a protein shake, and then I do my workout. So my stomach's fairly, you know,
See that you understand the last place you look.
fairly empty, so to speak. But doing this rowing machine about an hour and a half after eating a giant sub sandwich, not such a good idea. Not such a good idea. But I'm feeling okay, so I think I'm gonna just, I thought I might have to go a little short. We're at 24 minutes. I think I'm just gonna do the regular 30 minutes. I don't know. If my stomach starts to cramp or whatever, I'll cut it short, but oh, I should reiterate in case anybody comes in later on YouTube or TikTok, YouTube or Facebook. I don't have my multi-stream chat in front of me, so if anybody on Facebook or YouTube is saying hello, then hello back to you. But I can't see your chat comments, whatever it's called. I did a Facebook only stream, about 2 weeks ago. I believe I played Dicey Dungeons on Facebook for maybe an hour, half hour to an hour. That was pretty easy to do. It worked okay. Now I might have these mixed up, but I think it was Facebook that was pretty easy to do. And then I went to try to do the same thing on YouTube, and I had a problem. I couldn't do it. I don't remember why. I don't remember exactly what the problem was. But I thought, you know what? I obviously know what the native environment for streaming to Twitch is. I should know how it works on Facebook without the OBS and all the Twitch-oriented types things. So I was like, well, I should do a Facebook-only stream and a YouTube-only stream, so I know. And one of the two worked, and the other one didn't, and I haven't tried again. Just for me, I see no reason not to learn about all these things. Now, obviously, that mixer thing, I don't know much about it. I do know it went away, or there's some kind of joint partnership, and that's what Facebook gaming came from, the thing with Mixer, I guess, from Microsoft. I don't know. I haven't looked into it much. I heard it I just heard like Newt talk of it on the periphery from just things I saw on Twitter. But I know Mixer doesn't exist anymore. And obviously Facebook's not going to go away. But Facebook gaming could get big, could go away. YouTube, live streaming. I don't know, I just got an email about YouTube Shorts. I'm like, couldn't you just make a current YouTube shorter? Like, how come? I don't know. Like right after I started TikTok,
curious wheel.
Right after I started TikTok, they started the 3-minute TikToks. So it was only like a couple days after I first started looking at TikTok that they went from 1 minute to 3 minutes. People on Twitter, it's been, 2, 3, 4 years now? How long has it been since they went from 140 characters to 280? People were freaking out that was the end of the world. Now nobody talks about it. And to be honest, I was on Twitter long enough before that changed that to me, it was like they hit the sweet spot. Because you don't want unlimited. That would kind of mess up Twitter. But 140 was too short for Twitter. This is just my opinion, but I don't see people talking about it anymore. Of course, I haven't been on Twitter much in the last 2, 3, 4 months. I don't know. It was about the same time I started looking at watching Twitch. kind of hard to watch Twitch channels while you know, are checking out Twitter. Man, Twitter's just too much. I need more chill in my life. It's the same on Twitch. There's some really good streamers on Twitch who are just too high energy, too opposite, too chaos, too not chill. I can tell they're funny and they're entertaining, but man, talk about, it's just too, I'm just like, okay, I can't watch this. It's not because they're bad, it's not because I necessarily don't like them, but I need chill. And if you're just too hyper, it's just not for me. You know, maybe once in a while, but there are definitely times when I'm looking through Twitch and I'm just like, please, can I find one of my Twitch chill people where it's just gonna kind of calmly talk about whatever game they're playing. We're almost at, we're almost at 30 minutes. I think my form has been horrible. I haven't paid attention. 30 minutes. Yay. That's good enough. We're done. Hope you all have a great day. Everybody be safe. Take care of yourself. I stood up. All right. Woo! Doggy. Okay. My main camera's not on, so I'm hitting. Oh, Trey, sorry about that. Yeah, I thought somebody might be checking in through Facebook. Alright, stream ending.